1 is the count. Blake Galen, the centre fielder for the Melbourne Aces. And he evens the count at 2-2. So, here's the payoff again from Stoker. Blake Galen along the ground to Taylor. Taylor scoops it up over to Wilson to first, and there's one away.
Often heard me say about players that are someone I could watch all night. As George drills the first one straight to the shortstop. Reynolds gets it. It comes across the diamond to first base where Wilson completes the play. He's a much better player than those numbers suggest as he now goes a long way up. This might bring rain. We've got a catcher and a first baseman converging. First baseman Wilson calls for it and takes the ball into the glove comfortably. Coach, and we're hoping to catch up with him at some stage of the weekend here. Just on the outside again, but called a strike. So
here's the 2-1 from McGrath. Change up along the outside, I think. Here's the 2-2 from McGrath. Reynolds along the ground. Ngope back at third. Picks it up cleanly. Over to first. Great stretch by Dale. And that records the first out for the Cavalry.
As in comes Samad Taylor.
First pitch home run over the fence off Sean Maramando. Here's the 0-1. He gets under that one, but Galen out there in centre field. He's got the glove up. Takes it comfortably. Of course, the sun in that spot where it's just centre field, right field here at MIT Ballpark. Here's the pitch from McGrath. Nathan swings, and that's foul, third base side. And we'll go again at 1-1. 1-1. McGrath. Nathan's goes bang again. And that's high. And as you said, Chris, very disciplined. The hits may not be coming the way that he would like, but he is finding a way to get himself on base.
This COVID world, as in comes Zach Wilson and has a go at the first.
So he's looking at Nathan's. He's up. And no, this time through much quicker, and it's fouled back to the screen for 1-2.
Nathan's moves away. It comes inside, and that's hit Wilson. So we get a hit by pitch, and suddenly the Cavalry have men on. First and second, but 2 outs.
Here's McGrath. Right at the knees.
Through or over the shift. And he tries to do precisely that. Swings through on a low one.
Here's the 2-2 from McGrath.
Oh.
And Morrow takes the called strike 3. And that ends the inning.
A mere .440 batting average for the big righty. Takes the first pitch. Has a look at what Stoker's got. Yeah, expected off-speed stuff from Stoker.
There it is.
And there's the curveball.
0-2 to Young. Here it is. And he swings through and misses on the curveball. And I tell you, they will get rid of that ball, as that is his first strikeout in the ABL.
Can someone get that ball, please? In comes Tom Shea. Tom Shea drills it, goes out towards right field. Lutz is moving across, has it easily. And Dean Stoker, he's pitching a little jet. 4 for 21 to start the year, Jake Romanski.
And there's a called strike 1. Here comes Stoker. I don't know.
Did he? And that might have been it. Goes inside and he gives up a walk, and Romanski gets himself on base. 2 out, 1 on. That's better.
Evens the count at 1-1. He's not going to wonder, as you said, Chris Cullen.
No. A nod from the catcher as he strikes out Kyle Perkins. He has to rely on either the nod from the catcher or seeing something in his peripheral vision.
Trying to kickstart something. He holds off, but it's a called strike on the outside. Matavesi at third. We've got the update there. Here's the 3-1. Called on the outside. Perkins had taken a step towards first base. He goes whack into left field. His brother Kyle tracking back. That's going to beat him, and he'll have to play it off the wall. He will go into second with a stand-up double, and with that double, Chris Coleman. Perkins leads away from second. And that one's right there, says Riley Barrington. That's your job as a good catcher. Here's the 1-1. Middleton swings and misses at that one. He's leading away from second. Middleton hits that along the ground. George charges. Here comes the throw over to first. And Perkins has no chance to advance. And the Cavalry are 2 down.
Detailing for Lee Mills to come in for his first at-bat for the season. First pitch to strike. More about that tomorrow evening because it's actually part of the artwork on the jersey.
As Mills swings through and misses and is quickly down in the count 0-2. It was the last time that Dan McGrath, Melbourne, started with the 1-2. As Mills swings through and misses for strike 3. Pitched here at MIT Ballpark. We are scoreless here through 2 innings. We'll be back here in a moment on Cavalry Live.
got the Dale boys on the way. Ryan Dale, hard hit, ground ball, picked up by Mills across the diamond to Wilson at first. One pitch, one out. Boyce and Gailey to split the sevens on Saturday. As we see Jared Dale take Saturday, I think that may depend on how the prior two games go. Jared Dale, foul tip.
And that's a line base hit into left field. Milton's going to go back, and he's got it on the one hop. Up he comes into second. And Dale will retreat with a single. He's got a good lead. Galen gets all of that. He's up into right field. Lutz coming back and around near the track. Great take by Donald Lutz. It's his turn for round two against Stoker. And that's a called strike. The 0-1. He goes. Here comes the throw from Perkins. Taylor is there. Look at that.
Oh, the ball's come free. Made the tag, the ball's come free afterwards.
Ruling that the ball came out. And he swings through and misses for strike three. So one more pitch was all it took. Let's use that as the hashtag, as that is in there for 1-1. Chris Coleman loves computers. Here's the 1-1. Reynolds fouls back.
Well, that's the thing. They might have a lot of games of baseball in a real hurry as this one is sent straight up. Oh, great diving stop from Ryan Dale at first. He throws it across to the pitcher who's come down, McGrath, but he couldn't quite get his foot on the bag for first. And so Mikey Reynolds, that'll be scored as an infield hit to first. Don't see too many of those. And that's why. That is precisely why. Good work from Reynolds to get himself on base. Now the Cavs, none out and one on. And oh dear, Reynolds, he's stolen a lot of bases over his time. He goes across, comes back to first and runs off the base path and is given out. I think the tag may have been made as he tried to get around it. So the pick off 1-3 to 6-1. One of the best exponents we've seen of in this league.
One's there for a called strike. Count is 1-1. 1-1. Here's the pitch to Taylor. Oh, foul. Down the third base side, 1-2. The 1-2 to Samad Taylor. Hit along the ground, and Gope comes through charging. Here's the throw, and that's just poetry in motion.
Did you see the skills from Ngope there? Gets the ball into the glove. It didn't quite stick to the glove. It came up, there was a little bobble.
He tied around so he could hit balls. And he fouls that one off.
There were plenty of baseballers doing that.
Two out here in the bottom of the third. Here's McGrath. And there's the curveball. Squibbed off the bottom of the bat from Nathans, but that rolls foul. It's the 3-2 payoff. He swings through and misses for strike three. And he's frustrated and throws his bat onto the ground. He's not happy that he swung at that one.
Doing like 45-hour, 50-hour weeks.
Because that one's there for the 3-1. Oh, no, he's saying it's good.
It's good?
So
okay.
We'll turn it down so we don't kill him. We're just getting some running technical repairs as Ngope gets the walk.
And raised in Auckland, New Zealand, and then...
As along the ground, Mills comes up, one to Taylor, over to Wilson, double play ball.
Pretty interesting seeing these guys every time.
As Tom Shea hits that to left field, Milton is heading back. Track, wall, Aces score first. Damn it, Tom Shea with his fourth home run of the year. Here he is, Romansky along the ground. Taylor, he bobbles it, hits his glove, but very hard to score that an error. Romansky leads away from first. The curveball is there. Romansky leads away. Perkins hits that along the ground towards second. Reynolds casually grabs it and steps on the bag at full stretch. And we are halfway through the top of the sixth now.
Team have played on, and the White Ferns and the All Blacks have even played a test match there. Does that make it a little bit more special, that home ground?
Oh, yeah, it does, definitely. I mean, the boys there take care of it real well. Yeah.
Here's the 3-0 to Boss, and he lays off that one, and that's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, I think after that, we're playing WBC qualifiers in Sydney.
Looking for here as a pitcher?
That. But it missed.
I mean, whatever the mechanical adjustment it is, whatever cue you have going on, I mean, it's going to be different for every guy.
Here's the 1-0. And there it is. That'll be the settler.
So that's what I'd be doing right there. He's a nice guy, but you can tell he's focused.
As he tried to send that one towards Canberra Airport, but he misses.
And if you're trusting a slider, go slider. No, he went outside.
And he missed away. And now the bases are loaded.
All I'm focused on right now is just pitching well for the Cavs.
Foul ball.
And there is as well. Middleton, curveball, and he's going to get down for a base hit. Monroe will score. Perkins is being held up. Everybody turns around and goes back.
Good call.
But this game is tied on a one-out RBI single from Jack Middleton. The score is 1-1. John Kennedy comes in. This is loaded. Here's the pitch from Kennedy. Mills has popped that up. Foul, first base side, but as you can see, they're just letting it go. Mills swings through and evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Went 5 for 18 in a very short stint as the next one's in the dirt. Did he go? And umpire Neil Poulton at first base says yes, he did.
Has had some walks. Here's the pitch from Kennedy. And that's there and called for strike 1. 2 out. Bases loaded for the Cavalry. Here's the pitch from Kennedy. Into right field. That's going to drop. Base hit. 1 will score. Lutz is being held up and Gope turns around. And Reynolds, what a time to get a big base hit for Canberra. They now lead this game 2-1. Kennedy. Kennedy delivers. Here comes the 1-1. Doesn't matter that you held off, mate. It was called along the outside. Bases loaded for the Cavalry. Here's the pitch. And Taylor gets called and rung up, and he's not happy about it. And this might have done Stoker the world a good, Chris. Just that long inning. Get in there.
In rugby league in Australia this year.
As the breaking pitch is fouled off.
You wouldn't get as many shorter innings.
That is a lovely pitch. Ryan Dale tried to take a step towards first base, but Riley Barrington wasn't having any of it and rung him up on strikes.
They want to get back out there as quickly as they can.
Dale hits that. That's up. Nathans is coming in from centre field, and he's going to slide, but it's going to get past him. And he'll just pick it up. He's on the hook.
He's on the hook for the W.
As Galen pops that up left centre, Milton is heading back. He stops, takes the catch, and we are 2 down. As Darryl George steps in, he swings at the ball in the dirt, but it gets away from Perkins, and Dale will get to second standing. Here's the pitch. Foul along the third base side, 1-2. And he hits that one, and it has gone back. But Tucker Nathans is there and puts it away. So, as Chris Coleman alluded to, he is now on the hook. He fouls that one, third base side.
Only, half an inch. Fly ball out towards centre, coming around is Galen, and it is gloved.
As he fouls that one back.
And every slump comes to an end.
Curve ball is there. Wilson is down all 0-2. Mikey Reynolds one as well. Here's the 2-2. Wilson along the ground. Kennedy off his glove to the back of the mound. He picks it up and fires over to first base. And that is out. 3-0. Boss leaves it. And that's another walk.
Nope.
Oh, no, it's not. Kennedy. Manaroa fouls it off the inside of his leg.
Almost
and
does
look, there's the look. That'll tell you. That
didn't tickle.
Here's the payoff pitch from Kennedy. And the curveball is there. And after a scoreless 5th inning, the score remains the same. It is Canberra 2, Melbourne 1.
We'll show you what Darryl George is doing. And now away. They're really working hard.
And that's foul, and the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Very short return to the league. Hard hit.
Sorry, Reynolds with the backhand up throwing. On the one hop, but Ngope beats it out for the infield single.
The pitchers are all still sitting there with their long jerseys on.
As Young swings through and misses for strike 1. Cruz looking at him now. Here's the pitch. Young fouls it back to the screen and evens the count at 2-2. In his last at bat, he swings through and misses on that one. He put Tom Shea, one of the few that played. He swings through and misses. 0-2 is the count on him. He hits it along the ground to Mills. Mills bobbles, picks up, fires. And that will just be. And that's right there, says home plate umpire Riley Barrington. Along the ground, Mills has a chance. He comes up, fires over to Wilson, easy as you like. And that will retire the side. We are into the middle of the 6th inning. He hits one out into right field. Tom Shea is going back.
Bye.
Back. It's off the wall. It's hit the wall and now at the bottom, and now he extends his all-time lead to 2.
Dale is well and truly over in shallow right field, and Lutz, ground ball into the gap left by the shift. This will score Robbie Perkins. Lutz might round second. He gets halfway there, turns around, comes back. Throw is held up, but Robbie Perkins comes home. Cavalry lead 3-1. And that straight down Broadway. It happens.
Middleton. Here's the pitch from Kennedy. He swings through and misses.
Did he go? Yes, he did.
Of course he did. I'm sorry, Jack.
It's in his ABL career, 7 singles, 1 double.
So that's Pop Flower, first base side, but that'll disappear out of play. Here's the pitch. And that's there, 0-2. You get Darryl George back up. Lutz leads away from first for the Cavalry. There is 1 out. Along the ground, there's the ball, the double play ball. Romanski will pick it up, but he will get neither runner.
That's a tough play for a catcher.
Here's the set and the pitch. Reynolds is the pitch. And that was the one. Reynolds pops it up third base side, and Gope over near the fence, but he'll watch it go behind the dugout. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the payoff pitch. He gets under that into right centre field. Tom Shea coming around, and he's under it comfortably. And it is 2 out.
Yeah, the Phillies were in there somewhere. I just couldn't remember he'd made it to the top level there. Foul ball, first base side from Samad Taylor. Getting another run.
3-1. Taylor hits it. I think that's broken his bat. And right back at the track. Kyle Perkins takes the catch. I don't know, Chris. I thought I heard the back track.
And his ABL debut. That'll be 85, and
It's called strike.
corporate marquee blocking our view of it, but there is somebody up.
He's starting to lean heavily now. Speed pitches, curve change up. 0-2 to Perkins. Perkins under it. Tucker Nathan's around in centre field, and that's what you do. Ryan Dale. He has... Oh, he swung through at that, and that was 2 bats over. It's the payoff from Stoker. Right there. Can't watch that one, mate. Here's the 1-0. Dale swings through and misses for strike 1. Here's the pitch from Stoker. And that's high, but it still beats Dale. Here it comes from Stoker. Oh, along the ground. Mills slowly picks it up running. Wilson with the backhand scoop. Great play for the 5-3 out.
Not too far off.
I'm doing the Coleman. There it is. That's going to drop for a base hit into the corner. Nathan's is turning for 2. And I tell you what, I like this new strategy, Chris Coleman.
There you go.
Fouled back to the first base side. Count is even at 1-1. Nathan's, here's the pitch to Wilson. And that is right there along the outside. The lefties of McGrath. And they're going to intentionally walk him.
Whoa.
So they want to face Robbie Perkins. He's got 2 doubles. Leftwich checks. Here's the pitch. That one is there for a called strike 1. Here's the pitch from Leftwich. And that's not there. And Perkins stepped
away as the pitch was on the way there.
Runners at first and second, 1 out. Here's the pitch from Leftwich. And that is right there. Here's the pitch from Leftwich. There's Lutz. Just a little bit late on that one. Here's the 2-1 to Lutz. And he pops that up, foul. And here's the 2-2. As Lutz swings through and misses. Leftwich gets the job done. We are through 7 innings here at MIT Ballpark. Dean Stoker is out. And it is Reece Nett. He is into the game. As here's the first pitch from Nett. Called strike 1. Galen hits that out towards centre field. Nathan's coming around. He'll pick it up on the 1 hop. And Galen leads off with a single for the Aces. It's the first pitch to George. Oh, that was over.
15.
2-1. And the curve is there.
Oh, that was beautiful.
All plays already tonight. Here's the 2-2 to George. Hit along the ground. That'll be a base hit to the left field. Middleton will come and grab it. And Melbourne now have their first 2 men aboard. As here is the first pitch from Nett. Curve ball is right there for strike 1. Is the pitch from Lee. That one is right there. To your brave man. Here's the pitch. He pops it up. Middleton coming in. And he's dropped
put it down. Turns around, sends the throw into second. Runners advance.
Keith Ward would love one more here from Reece Nett. Here's the pitch. Young swings through and misses.
Somehow Taylor directing the traffic out there at second.
Here's the pitch from Nett. 0-2 to Young. He hits that out to centre field. Nathans is going back. Takes the catch. Runners tag. So Galen will score from third. George has a look and says he's tagged to move to third base for the Aces.
Oh, what a catch.
Lee Mills had to make that catch. There goes, no.
You're going to let him go.
Oh,
Gift and go pay. Right there on the diamond.
Here's the pitch. Called out, looking. Swung through and missed. Strike three. Big out for Nett, especially after loading the bases early. Comes back. That is Cameron Gibbons. He pitched here a couple of weeks ago, I believe. Los Angeles Dodgers prospect.
I'll tell you who he reminds me of in a minute. As he sends the first pitch at Taylor Jockers. Played for the Cavs, played for the old Adelaide Bite, played for three with 2 strikeouts back in 2017.
And he's got a walk and he's on base.
There we go. His first, yes, double checking that, his first walk in the Australian Baseball League.
Oh, he bunted it to the back net and Gope was charging from third. No square this time. And that one's there and called along the outside by Riley Barrington. Evens the count at 2-2. Taylor Jockers away from first. None out here. Payoff pitch. Called and it's right there. Here's the pitch from Gibbons. Pops it up, first base side. Dale and Dale chasing. Oh, and it beats him because that's what a difficult play there. Reynolds, it's high and he'll walk. So it is
5-3.
Here's the pitch. Called along the outside. And then quickly now, Samed Taylor is down in the 0-2 hole. Here's the pitch. That is high and inside. Time.
It's hit him. It's hit him. Yep.
No, it hit him.
46 strikeouts, 112 hits. So can be feast, can be famine. Be looking to go back-to-back hits. And he decided that, well, that was something he wanted to put somewhere near Toke.
Runners at first and second for the Cavalry. Takes a called strike one. 1-1. Here it comes. And Nathan swings through and misses. And goes down on strikes. Have a green light. Here it is.
No.
But it walks in a run.
You take it on this situation. You're up by 1, bottom of the 8th. You take it because the guy's thrown 3 successive balls at you. He's already walked 2 others and hit a pitcher. You play the odds was. You take the pitch.
Here's the pitch from Gibbons. Head along the ground, but right towards Darryl George. George up and over. And the inning is over, but not before Canberra can add another run.
But what does Steve Kent have as he comes in to close out again? A man who...
He's got look at his boots. He's got fire on his boots. As he comes in, it's Kyle Perkins. Perkins pop foul.
106.2 innings pitched, 344 strikeouts as Perkins very quickly goes to an 0-2. So by any measure, this man, a legend of this ball club, as Perkins sends it out to right field. Coming around underneath it is Lutz, and it's 1 down.
Dale lifts that. Everybody chasing, but that will drop in for a hit.
Well, that's your classic Texas leaguer, isn't it?
Looks over at Ryndale. Okay, ball drops in for strike 1. Looks over at Ryndale at first. Steve Kenny, here's the pitch. Dale leads away from first. He's the runner. And that is right there for a called strike 3. Garland's the one. Here's the pitch. He pops it up foul, first base side, but that is well gone. Dale the runner at first. Here's the pitch. Right there from play umpire Riley Barrington. Here's the pitch. Along the ground, that's a base hit. Lutz is coming in from right field. And Dale will hold up at second, and now the Aces have 2 on. So now you've got George. He's the hitter. Here's the pitch to George. He's hit that out to right field. Lutz is coming around. He's got to do it. Takes the catch, puts it away. Ball game. Cavalry win 4-2.